The consequences of profit-driven economic philosophy, human suffering and neglect of life-sustaining needs. Economists are often perceived as experts in the realm of finance, but in reality, their primary focus lies in promoting the concept of monetary value. Their models and theories revolve around token exchanges that prioritize profit, neglecting the actual processes and mechanisms that drive economic growth and societal well-being. This narrow perspective leads to a disconnect between economic models and the real world, where factors such as production, labor, and resource allocation play a crucial role in shaping economic outcomes. In a question and answers interview, Milton Friedman said, regarding a man who died because he didn't have the money to pay his electricity bill, the following quote: "The responsibility really lies not on the electric company for turning it off, but on those of this man's neighbors and friends and associates who were not charitable enough to enable him, as an individual, to meet the electric bill." Milton Friedman's perspective seems detached from the human consequences of a profit-driven system. His assertion that the responsibility for the death of the man who couldn't pay his electric bill lies with the community for not being charitable enough reflects a cold, utilitarian outlook that places the burden on society rather than the institution directly involved. His stance embodies a belief in individualism to an extreme, placing the onus of survival solely on the shoulders of those nearest, rather than questioning the ethics of a system that prioritizes profit over human life. This attitude ignores the structural inequalities perpetuated by profit-driven businesses, where vulnerable individuals become casualties of a system that values financial gain above humanitarian concerns. It highlights a troubling facet of business culture where compassion and social responsibility are often overshadowed by profit motives, leaving many vulnerable individuals at the mercy of market forces and social safety nets that are fundamentally flawed and inadequate. Poverty, inequality, and a lack of access to nutritious food are the root causes of why every 5 seconds, a child somewhere in the world dies from hunger and malnutrition. The philosophies embraced by market economists reflect a deep-seated belief system that operates akin to religious doctrine. Their theories, revolving around the primacy of financial transactions and economic principles, create a self-contained discourse that revolves primarily around monetary considerations. This closed cycle encompasses intricate economic analyses like consumption patterns, fiscal policies, and demand models while overlooking fundamental aspects such as human needs, environmental conservation, and the crucial imperative of nurturing life-sustaining systems. Instead, these economic ideologies adamantly assert that individuals, primarily motivated by self-interest and the pursuit of financial gain, inherently lead to a self-regulated and harmonious society. Despite the evident gaps in accounting for scientific realities and the broader dynamics of societal and ecological well-being, this paradigm persists with a zealous fervor reminiscent of religious conviction. The dominant economic theory lacks any consideration for the well-being and needs of individuals. It prioritizes the pursuit of self-interest and the accumulation of money above all else. Social relations, natural resources, and the family unit are only relevant insofar as they contribute to the maximization of individual gains. Human needs are reduced to mere wants that can be satisfied through market transactions, irrespective of whether those wants align with basic necessities or frivolities. This narrow focus on monetary transactions and self-maximization leads to a distorted and incomplete understanding of the economy's role in society. It ignores the broader social and environmental implications of economic activities and fails to address the fundamental issue of meeting human needs. This limited perspective perpetuates a system that prioritizes material wealth over human well-being and sustainability.